Hi, today I will be going over a workout for Anne-Marie, and it'll have 4 days on there. I'm going to start with day 1 and day 4. They're linked together. I'll tell you how many reps it is and then how many sets it is, and I'm just going to go over what the exercise is. I'm not going to actually do the workout. So the first one, you'll time it for 30 seconds. And it's a squat to overhead press. So you're going to take your dumbbells. Of course, before you do any of these workouts, I would advise to stretch and maybe do a little warm-up. But the first one, you're going to keep your knees forward and your toes will go slightly out. And then you'll do your squat with your dumbbells. And then when you stand up, you're going to press overhead with your dumbbells. For this one, I would do 5, 10, or 12. These are 15. They're a little heavy. But you'll do your squat. At the top, it'll go up, and you'll do that for 30 seconds. Then you'll rest for 20 seconds, and then you have squat jumps. So you'll go up and down, up and down. You'll do that for 40 seconds. So on the Excel spreadsheet that I gave you, it tells you how long the duration of the exercise is. The next one is a push-up. Sorry about my space, it's a little awkward. But when you do your push-up, you want to make sure you're nice and straight, okay? And if you need to do a girl push-up, just go on your knees. As long as you're in that nice line, go down and up. You can go nice and slow because you are doing them for 30 seconds. So you'll go down and up. Keep your head in line with your spine the whole time. After that, you'll do glute bridges for 40 seconds. So with a glute bridge, you will be down here. Your hands will just be at your side. And you'll squeeze up, you'll squeeze your glutes at the top, and then come back down. You want your back to stay nice and straight, up and down. If you don't feel like that's hard enough, you can always do single leg, and then switch. But that is that exercise you'll do for 40 seconds, and then you'll rest 20 seconds in between. After the glute bridge, you'll do the renegade row. So you'll be in a push-up position, you'll have your dumbbells, and when you go, you don't have to do a push-up. You're literally just rowing. So pick that arm or pick the weight up, keep your elbow back, and the goal is to not lift your hip. You want to keep it down the whole time. Squeeze your core nice and tight and alternate for 30 seconds. Then I'll do jumping jacks. Pretty sure you know what those are. But when you go out, your arms come up, and then when you go down, they go to your side. Dips on stairs or a bench. Basically, if this were my stairs, I would have my feet out, and I would go down and up, okay? That's all you're doing, and you're going to do that for 30 seconds. You can modify any of this if you don't have stairs, which I'm sure you do have stairs somewhere, but with my setup, the way I'm showing you, I'm sorry that I don't. Next, you have 40 seconds of reverse crunches. With reverse crunches, you lay on your back, hands at your side, and all you're doing is bringing your legs up and then out. They'll go out in front of you, and then up and out. You'll feel it right here in your core. And you never let your feet touch the ground. After that, you do front raises. My dumbbells are way too heavy for this one, so I'd probably advise you to use your 5 pounds. But you want your back nice and straight, and then you're just gonna lift, keep those shoulder blades down, and squeeze back. Okay? You're just gonna lift for 30 seconds. And then the last one on day 1 and 4, you have your dumbbells, and you're just doing calf raises. So it'll just look like this. Stay on the balls of your feet, and you'll start to feel it in your calves. They'll start to burn. Do that for 40 seconds. Okay? After that, that's all of day 1 and 4. But if you notice to the right, it says how many sets. There's 3. So you'll repeat that 3 times. Okay, moving on to day 2. Sorry about that. Okay, moving on to day 2. You're doing a sumo squat to upright row with dumbbells. So with these, it's showing you reps. So sumo squat means your legs are out nice and wide past your shoulders. When I go to do my sumo squat, I keep my back nice and straight. I go down, then I'm gonna row up. This is the only time I'm allowing your shoulders to kind of come up, okay? Because you wanna drive your elbows to the sky, okay? And down. So with this, you're doing 10 reps, and then pull down pumps with dumbbells. So these are a little heavy, but you'll have dumbbells, you'll put them over your head, slowly come down and up, okay? And you will do 10 reps on each side. Then you're gonna do a curtsy lunge to wing raise. So a curtsy lunge is if you were doing a curtsy, okay? So I'm gonna have dumbbells, but those are too heavy. So I'm gonna have my dumbbells by my side. I'm gonna curtsy and raise. When you do your wing, you think of literally like a wing, like a bird. So they go in like a W and you squeeze your shoulder blades together. So then I'll go the opposite way and wing, opposite way and wing, and you'll do 10 on each side. Next you have a hollow hold, which is 6 inches off the floor with your feet, and then I'll do it this way, and then your arms are like this, okay? You see me shaking, squeeze, and you're supposed to do that for 30 seconds. Then you're gonna do single leg row with dumbbells. So that'll look like this. You'll lift one leg, keeping that hip down, and you'll row your elbows back, okay? Then I'll switch the other side. I'm slightly bending my supporting leg, keeping my hip down, and rowing, okay? That is 10 on each side. Then you're gonna do a side plank hold, or side bridge. So you'll put your elbow up like this, go on your side. You can either put your arm up on your hip and you'll count to 45 seconds and then switch. You want to keep your feet stacked and you want to keep your hip off the ground and in one nice straight line. Sorry I'm going kind of quick, but you can rewind or pause at any time that you need. Lateral lunge to dumbbell curl. Again, I would go a little bit lighter than this, but for sake of the video, this is the only dumbbells I have. But I will lunge to the right. So I want to keep this knee facing forward, this one stays straight, and then I'm going to curl, and then I'll step back in. And then I'll lunge, and then I'll curl, and step back in, okay? You're doing 10 on each side. Then you're doing alternating V-ups. So a regular V-up would just be here. So alternating is left arm goes to right leg, right arm goes to left leg. Never let your shoulder blades touch the ground. And if you really want to challenge yourself, never let your feet touch the ground, but that might be a bit too hard. And then you have a treadmill. So I put walk on an incline for 3 minutes. That is day 2. If you look on your right side where it says sets, this one's a little confusing because most of them you're doing 3 times, 3 sets through, except for, well actually it looks like the side plank hold. That might have been a mess up on my part, so maybe just do all of those 3 times through and I'll correct that, okay? If you're getting too tired and you don't want to do the incline walk, I think that's the one I meant to only put on there twice, but that's up to you. Then, moving on, we're going to day 3. So I showed you day 1 and day 4, and then I showed you day 2. Day 3 is all cardio and core. So the first thing you're going to do is high knees. So you'll put your arms out like this, and then you're just going to go for 1 minute. So you'll set a timer. Really lift those knees. Try to touch your knees to your hands, okay? You have that for a minute. Then you do wood choppers with dumbbells. With wood choppers, you want to put weight on that left leg, and you want to chop it across your body. Then you go back down. It's a twist, and chop it, okay? Like you're chopping wood. Then you'll go the other way, okay? So with that, you'll do 10 on each side. Then you have your bike. You'll do 3 minutes of a high resistance as fast as you want to go. And then you have 30 flutter kicks. A flutter kick looks like this. You're just moving your feet and you want your shoulders off the ground for 30. Then you have 10 burpee with push-ups. So a burpee, if you want to do a regular burpee, is you go up, you touch the ground, your feet pop out, you push up, you push down, you push up, you jump in, and then you jump up. If you need modified, you'll just go down, step those feet out, push up, step your feet in, up, jump. That would be a modified version. You do 10 of those. Then you're gonna do 30 bicycle crunches. So you're going here. Again, never allowing those feet or shoulders to touch the ground. Then you have plank with knee to elbow. Okay? So with this, it's a high plank. You have 1 minute of these, and you're going here and here. You're twisting that torso. Your arms might slightly bend, but you really want to keep your core tight. You can go as slow as you need, but you're doing those for a minute. Lastly, you'll do Russian twist. I like to take my dumbbell for extra weight. I take my feet off the ground and I twist my body for 40 total reps. With this, again, you do 3 sets through, and always make sure you're stretching afterwards. If you have a foam roll after. Drink lots of water, and always stretch and warm up beforehand. Thank you, AnneMarie.